and welcome to Australia's first Let's Talk Tiny Houses podcast. My name is Christine, and ever since laying eyes on my first tiny house, I wanted to know more about the movement, the lifestyle, the communities, and most of all, how I can go tiny. While on my tiny journey, gathering information and meeting amazing like-minded people, I started thinking, apart from my business, how could I contribute back to the movement? Then I was introduced to podcasting, and that was my light bulb moment. I'm so thrilled that through this podcast, I am able to bring you an amazing cast of co-hosts who all bring their own unique skills, knowledge, and advice to each episode. All of us are extremely passionate about the tiny house movement and want to share our experience, expertise, and enthusiasm with our listeners. Each week, we will bring you a special guest interview or particular hot topic discussion that relates to tiny living for your listening pleasure. Okay, let's jump in and find out who we have with us this week. We'll just do a little walk through.
Yep.
So we start and we walk up the lovely stairs there. And then you come into your wet area.
The wet area, yes, we've got a wet area here that we do just rinsing, because all the other stuff we take away and wash. It's just a simple wet area. A char grill that we have covered over most of the time because we use it for storage. And then a flat grill, steam ovens. Over here is the gas, and there's a hand basin for hand washing. All our chemicals are kept down here. They're all biodegradable chemicals. Packaging up the top where everything has its place. So everything has its place. It's all sitting in its where I know it should be, and if I need to get anything, a flash, I know that's where it is. It's always in that same spot.
Yeah.
So,
well, that's the thing. You can't, in these small spaces, you just can't have excess. You can't have something that's not needed. So
every now and then we have a tidy up, we chuck stuff out.
Yeah.
We don't need that. We don't need that.
Oh, that's brilliant.
But everything sits. It has its places. Up here we've got a little. That's a gutter. So if it's raining, we can put a gutter outside, which takes the water from the awning and runs it away from the actual opening of the truck.
Oh.
So it just shoots it out either side.
Yeah. Oh, that's okay. And then we've got the cold room.
We've got a cold room here. It's a walk-in cold room, and it's this has been designed so that you can walk straight into the cold room. Okay, and then on one side it's designed so that we take bread crates for our buns all the way up, and you just put the bread crate in, slide it in, and the other side there's shelving with non-slip mats so that we can put, one shelf is for veggies, one's for meat, and then we've just got a few soft drinks down the bottom there.
And are they doorstops holding the trays on?
Yeah, they're doorstops that hold the trays in,
Fantastic! That's always so interesting as well. The multi-purpose items you'll find throughout Tinies where someone's like, I could use that for something else, and brilliant.
Yeah, I'm always looking for those doorstops because I took them out and put them in a spot. Why don't I do it? When you get really busy, it might have fallen on the floor or something, or with the sauces or something.
Yeah. Oh, that's great. So do you actually make all your own buns?
I have a baker who makes my buns for me. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So he works for me and makes the buns, and he comes on a Wednesday, and our buns are pre-made, and then what we do is we re-steam them in here, and they're a product that we can freeze them. If we've got a big job on, we can make up a lot, and Tony can bring over 3 or 4 deliveries, and we can whack them in our freezer, because just down the bottom here, if you look out the door here, there's another little house, and it's a container that's been converted into a cold room and a deep freeze.
Oh.
So I can store my buns in there in crates. They're in bread crates. There's 100 in each crate, and they all stack on top of each other. And we can get 3,000 or 4,000 in that freezer.
Wow.
So
there's 100 buns on each one of those crates?
100 buns on each one of those crates.
Wow.
So when I go to an event, I'll unpack those buns and I'll get 145 on each crate.
Wow.
And I have 145 on each one of those, and I think there's 10 shelves in there. So that's, what's that, 145, that's 1,500 of those, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And we usually have a few crates out here too if we need them, but...
Isn't that just that quantity of product is amazing for a tiny...
Yeah, well, the way I've designed the shelves in there is that when I prepare all my meat, I can pre-slice it all up into portions and cryovac it. I've got a big cryovac machine, so I cryovac the meat, put it into the cold room, because I do it the day before. So it's all in bags, cryovac bags, all sealed, all stacked on top of each other. And there's 50 serves in each pack. So I can go in there, well, there's 200 serves of pork, 200 serves of that, or whatever, chicken. So it's all portioned there. So that all sits in one area. All the veg and that sits in another area, which is above the meat. And then I have my sauces are all bottled up and made.
Yeah.
We make all those ourselves.
Or your own sauces.
Yeah, apart from a few of the chili sauces and things like that, we buy. I'm not going to make sriracha. Woolies and buy some sriracha and Cholula.
Do you sell the sauces?
No.
No?
We used to have a chili sauce that was made for us, but look, the days of people eating a lot of chili, we don't use a lot of chili anymore. I think maybe they're becoming a bit wimpy, but no.
Oh, well,
a lot of people love chili. They squirt the sriracha on.
I have a friend who loves chili. Pepper is extreme for me. Yeah. So I'm not a chili person at all. But a friend of mine, he just loves his wife, and she isn't a big chili person either. And when they go away, he'll find the hottest thing he can and eat it. He loves it.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so I mentioned when I first arrived, when we're going through the question, and I said, will you be adding to your tiny collection? And you said, no. Have you rethought that within the last half an hour?
No, well, we did have 2 trucks.
Yes.
We had the blue and the red truck, we used to call them. No, I don't think I'll add to it. No. I think my days of running a food truck will come to an end, in a few years' time, and I've got as much on my plate as I can handle at the moment with one. My wife and I like to travel a bit, and so we take a break every few months and head off somewhere. So so we just put this to bed. We don't have anyone who runs it for us. It just put it to bed, sleepy, and off we go.
Where was your last trip?
The last trip we went to Nusa Dua in Bali, and we're heading off in August. We're just going to do the South Island in New Zealand for a bit of a road trip for a few weeks and about 10 days. We usually go away for a bit over a week or 10 days at a time. So we go somewhere different. Go to Sri Lanka or go to the States. We've been most places in our lifetime.
Yeah. So is your wife semi-retired, or is she?
She works 4 days a week.
4 days.
Yes, she works for the skin clinicians up at Hawthorn.
Yes.
Oh. Yes. Any ladies want some facials?
Does she give you facials at home?
No. She doesn't do that.
No. Well, so when are you off to New Zealand?
In August.
August. Oh, not that far at all.
No, not far away at all.
Harry, I'm off to Spain next Monday.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Cool. Well done.
I'm super excited. My mum's over there. She's been over there for, I think, 6 weeks.